realistic, so they didn't move it to August 1st, and he's saying, no, that's it. August 1st is 5 months. 40% on some countries, 30% on other countries. Yeah, they might for a week, 8 weeks.
Here comes the awe-inspiring, high-flying Hall of Famer.
And then they're going to give up because it's a dumb idea. It's never going to work. It's going to just get back to where we were before we played victory and pretended he did master Jesus. So that's where the rest of the world is. That's why they're not going to give his life way up high. After the economy does poorly enough, he'll turn around. He's one of the place. And he's a massive flip-flopper. So that turnaround is nearly guaranteed. Okay.
Well, I was just going to say very quickly, I know you'll be going to break, but I did say a while ago that I feel like one of the things that's going to save like this ECW is a lot of the other companies that he's trying to deal with and trying to make threats to. They're just not going to take this seriously.
Guys, there is only one.
That'll be for the best for all of us.
Back in Church of America, so
ideally,
every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel a sudden chill in the air.
Well, Dexter Lumis has arrived.
And his opponent from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dexter Lumis.
I don't want to take people away from the field.
Just the absolute nothingness. When you look into Dexter's eyes, it's horrifying.
There are sinister plans at work in this man's head right now.
We're going to work very smart.
Well, you got to prepare to get hit with everything when facing RVD. He's got to be ready for a brawl, an aerial assault, or even technical precision.
Well, Trump certainly was right about those serious radical right people not being happy with his proposed plan for amnesty. But not only will they not be happy about it, this might actually break MAGA. So, Jake, before we get into all the details of this feels sort of like Trump is trying desperately to appease one faction of his base, knowing that it will upset or even completely alienate or break the other faction. So what we're seeing now is Trump kind of playing favorites, and it's not surprising which of these two MAGA factions he has decided to favor. What do you make of this, Jake?
Yeah, so this is a really interesting schism.
There's really no telling what this man might have in store for us. Just about the only thing you can count on is total pandemonium.
Yeah, chaos is the name of the game here. These superstars are going to be living out their most unhinged and dangerous dreams in this one. Staying in this one.
And the other side has two sets of folks.
Lumis keeps him at bay.
There's the voters that were independents and closer to the center. And
is it possible to avert disaster in a matchup like this? Competing in WWE is grueling enough, but when it's extreme rules and everything is legal, you are at a different level of combat. Things break down very quickly when you're only limited by your own destructive music. Stop in the leg. Spread, oh no!
Donald Trump's businesses or hotel or anything that's used on
and Lumis turns the tables.
Let me stop him, so does that.
It's nice little optics about how you're popular, but now give us our cheap labor back, right? So that's something they're not going to be able to come to terms on, right? One side is going to win and the other side is going to lose. That's why MAGA's kind of furious and fighting back for their position. Sure about it.
Yeah, and this all kind of feels inevitable because these two factions of MAGA have always been present, right? There was always, like the more, the rally goers, let's call them, and then there were the business people who are voting for Trump because it serves their pocketbooks and their bank accounts to do so. So over the past few months, we've seen Trump actually follow through on his promise of mass deportations and detainment of immigrants. So here's some reporting from NPR. It says new data is giving a clearer picture of exactly what that looks like. At least 56,000 immigrants are being held in ICE detention. According to the Deportation Data Project, a group that collects information about the people in detention don't have criminal convictions. And that particular group of people is the group that has grown the most in recent months in these detention camps. And here's more from NPR. It says NPR's review of ICE that the number of people with no criminal convictions in detention nearly doubled since May, more than any other group of detainees. But recently, Trump has turned his attention to farm workers and restaurant workers, hotel workers, hospitality people who are in the United States illegally, but not to target them. He wants to protect them now. So according to AP News, the chief executive director of the Ventura County Farm Bureau stated that 25% to 45% of farm workers stopped showing up to work due to fear of ICE raids. Here's what she said. She said, when our workforce is afraid, fields will be harvested, cooking houses will be and market supply chains from local grocery stores
I think we need to find something else to put our trash in around the ring, because I guarantee that can is going to get off.
And Trump realized that's a good for him, especially for his wealthy friends who own businesses and rely on immigrant labor and check is laid out to be included in that cohort of business people. So during the rally on Thursday, Trump announced that he was working on legislation that would allow migrant farm workers to enter the country illegally to stay if their employer could vouch for them. So let's watch that.
There's aggression, just brutality.
Come on, easy.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say. Oh, merciless knee to the face.
He's struggling a bit here.
Yeah, as RBD struck with that one-of-a-kind offense of his.
Playing possum, shoulders down. He gets an emphatic kick out.
Not even close.
Saw that one coming.
He takes control. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
So generally, MAGA is not too happy about this, and they're starting to warn Trump that if he actually follows through with this legislation, it will break MAGA. So Charlie Kirk, one of Trump's biggest supporters, actually lashed out at Trump and the ruling class, pushing Trump to offer amnesty to
Words off that
workers.
offense from Lumis.
I am doing this broadcast, and this is bigger than anything with Epstein.
Timing with
This is
that
bigger
reversal.
than anything with tax cuts. It is happening right now in Washington, D.C. I can see this
Piston
from
light
first-hand
right
experience.
hands. There's
That people
Price.
are pushing President Trump for amnesty. They are
Heads out of
pushing
the
him
ring.
for
What's
mass
next?
legalization of illegals.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Never push for amnesty. But President Donald Trump said something at a rally on July 3rd, and my phone lit up like you wouldn't imagine. President Donald Trump speaking out
This is it.
on a rally saying that we might need to do some
Put this guy away.
for amnesty, but some form of soft amnesty. I can tell you now, through other reporting that I've been able to do and phone calls, there is a
Holding on by a
push
thread,
right
maybe
now
even less
to
at
do
this
a
point.
bipartisan amnesty deal, a major push. People are trying to push the president, hey, you got money for ICE, now we need to go to the middle on immigration.
Rob Van Dam.
So the Daily Wire's polls also slammed Trump on the back.
Does that finish Lumis?
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either. Van Dam has been throwing everything he has at his opponent, and it's still not enough.
So Trudy goes and he says, look, we don't really the right people, but they're thinking amnesty for
RVD firmly
illegal
establishing the upper hand.
Everything's in Van Dam's favor now.
Dexter is going to look to press on the advantage.
Could be a chance for Dexter to change the complexion of this match.
And a thumb to the gut, too.
You're not telling me just the cheerleading section for Trump. I really like them. Did you know?
Punches to the ear? What's he going to hear after this match?
Paralyzed.
Not good.
If you want to actually correct that situation, you can't just divert the ones with face tattoos. You do kind of have to divert it with. You do eventually. You can't
Locked in, you can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Things are not going well for RVD.
RVD has to trust his instincts at this point.
It could be lights out.
Dexter Lumis with the elevated arm triangle. This could
return for opponents. There would be no amnesty offered
Couple body shots, all it took.
What a drop kick.
We
knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limits.
Chair shot delivered. And he rolls out to create some separation.
He should have created separation by never coming out here.
Nice
Japanese arm drag.
Willing to do those jobs. Last month, Republican Representative
Physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Big forearm.
To make sure that we have the workforce we need, whether it's H2A, H2B, whether it's, again, a different category that will result in having
point of the elbow counters that.
But it's unclear if and when that sort of legislation would be introduced, especially since you know the likes of Tom Coleman, who Trump commended actually during his speech announcing the legislation, saying that deportations would continue.
right on the jaw by an unsuspected uppercut.
Oh, what a boot to the face. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window. Major win. Changes career tonight.
Here's your winner,
Rob Van Dam. Tonight's winner is Rob Van Dam.
I think Dexter Lumis is mad about his
that
loss.
is probably about everything that we're watching right now. The question that I have is, who is in charge here? Who actually knows what is going on? And also the idea that, he started off promising gay